Hey everybody, this is Katie Buchanan, and you're watching Rocktails. Hey everybody, my name's Katie Buchanan, you're watching Rocktails, and I'm going to make a drink for you. Many years ago I was asked what my signature cocktail would be, and I said it was whiskey. It was just whiskey, called whiskey in a glass. Now that I'm older and wiser, I know that my favorite cocktail is actually the old-fashioned, which is a slightly sweet whiskey in a glass. So you've probably seen a lot of old-fashions in your life, and if they have anything to do with fruit, if there's anything cherries in there, if it's anything pretty much taller than a glass this size, that is not an old-fashioned. That is an abomination, and do not drink it. So the idea with any good cocktail is that it should still taste like the liquor that you're making it with. Something like Rittenhouse here is a great choice for almost any cocktail because it's 100 proof, which means it's half straight liquor. And it's rye, so it's a little bit sharper, a little bit spicier, and it cuts through sort of the sweetness that you find in a lot of old fashions. So there's a couple different ways that are accepted to make an old fashioned. This is the easiest. You take a little orange bitters. You take a little Angostura bitters, which is the classic why is the label too big bitters. Put those on top of, get everywhere. Put those on top of just a single sugar cube. Take a muddler or the back of a spoon and just mash that into like a little paste. You can put a splash of water in there if you want. I think it's a little more fun to let the whiskey do that job. Done. So usually you're supposed to measure this. I think it's 2 ounces for a cocktail. I don't know. Just put the whiskey in the glass. It's fine. So you probably know what a cocktail shaker looks like. I don't know why I'm acting like you don't know how to make a drink. You're watching a drink show. But you don't need a cocktail shaker for this. You need a spoon. You don't shake anything unless there's fruit juice or egg whites in it. And if there's fruit juice or egg whites in your old fashioned, that is not an old fashioned. 1 big ice cube. That's all you need. Just put that right in there. Stir it a little bit more. The cool part about a very strong, mostly alcoholic drink is that it opens up as the giant ice cube melts, but because it's giant, it doesn't melt that quickly. Since we didn't use simple syrup, which is one of the only other acceptable ways to make an old-fashioned, this is going to have a little bit of a granular taste at first, but not a bad granular taste. Just, you can kind of see the crystals just like relaxing into the drink. It is it's something that grows with you, just like a whiskey ages. As I said, no cherries. You do 1 single twist. You can do a lemon, which I don't really like, but is a traditional one. This is a blood orange. So a twist, it's just a bit of lemon peel. This is a really poorly cut twist. It's very small. But the idea is that you don't get too much of this white stuff. I got way too much, but we're gonna use it anyway. So you take it, you squeeze it right over the top, around the rim, drop it in, your drink is done. Make this drink, especially if you're scared of cocktails, because it doesn't taste like a cocktail, it just tastes like slightly sweet whiskey. You can still taste all of the loveliness of your spirit of choice, but it's a little bit more palatable, a little more fun, and I highly recommend it. Happy drinking.